don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gifted a curse. They'll start killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave them, man, this shit is absurd. You should never let your enemy, that shit ain't gonna work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. When I joined the youth, we take off me the heart of war. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. I'm banging, my sister a prostitute, my brother got life, and some eyes to found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't vanish no old wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing from a noose. I was on a running Nashville when I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shot on my life. I want to be against the like a child. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Anything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't nothing you holler. Any murder cloud women gotta hook me out. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinate. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One west on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets. I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border. On my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets. I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at they don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinate. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One west on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets. I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ice angels. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, putting on black. They said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than little slaves. Told us by the Lord we can never be the same. Soon as they born, we can go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be true. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up in bed. First camp, I cut up all my dreads. I took an oath when that war hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood told me to be in bed. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
I'ma show them it's different. I'ma only say this once, you better listen. Well, West is where it started, so you know this is where it finished. We got one main objective, nigga, let's complete the mission. We explaining what the who, we the bitches and they feelings. Stub on me, only time I put my nose inside the business. I don't want my gun to show, so I wear my shirt bigger. This is all work, but if this was your world, I'd be the villain. Break this whole block down, all I gotta do is finish stuff and man, shell drums. Turn the service Sunday dinner. You don't live here, you visit, this my shit, it's a different. I don't do lean, logos in my cup is what I'm sipping. I don't do dreams, I just say a prayer before we get it. Then it all work out, you know this ain't for play, this ain't for fun. I've been destined for this shit. Niggas know that I'm the one. This shit can go 100 yards. You would think I kicked the punt. You would think I had a flare gun on go. You niggas run. They like, he an Israelite. All he rap about is gun. Bitch, I'm an Israelite. That all that niggas said who? Tell him watch the grind. Yeah, you must be crazy if you ever think of shop the nine. Knock all of the chains out you niggas. Make them drop a dime. Swords hold strong. It is not a zodiac sign. Piss me off. Get me in my bag. Make me drop a bomb. Drop a nuke. Make the world freeze. I can stop the time. Watch what you do, but what you do it, you can't press rewind. do the opposite, so nigga cross the line. Different. I ain't looking for trouble, but on point, case you think I'm rap. Turn up to a vegetable. See this nigga cabbage patch. Know them niggas with me. If you see them, then they got my back. Got it out the mud, bitch. Step in, you can see the track. Follow me. I can teach you something. Never see relax. If you gonna speak on anything, just make sure it's fact. There's a difference. We are not the same. Help them notice that. Pay attention. Watch how we move. We can know that. Hang around all real niggas, and we just one. This ain't Fortnite. Get into it, ain't a 1v1. Smoke I bring to you, you can't take it in with your love like a pound warfare. We just making love for my next. What kind of oil you I got on? I told her, give him some. That's the only real niggas left. You better get you one. Chicken shop, giving out wings if I pull a gun. Difference, you better watch your words before you eat your tongue. Break the whole plate, not a trace nor leave a crumb. Ice falling off the watch and chain like it's freezer burn. There is somebody to say my name, I will eat with him. Loyalty means everything, so I don't eat with them.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. We've been standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see them right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, all those ships who had to flee for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods for our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite. Sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no. The robber link of shit tonight. Praises to the Most High. I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated, and I know why. I'm an Israelite. Die from an Israelite. Blood of the Israelites. Cry from an Israelite. Go through it, cause we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite. Die from an Israelite, blood of the Israelites, cry from an Israelite. Go through it cause we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
One Yasha Allah, sons of the power, rise from the ghetto with Satan, want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Want to be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve of getting them scriptures. Or I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim. Homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms. Never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. I'm an Israelite. Rappers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. If your mind ain't dead, then we don't dream of life. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite. Die from an Israelite. Blood of the Israelites. Cry from an Israelite. Go through it cause we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite. Die from an Israelite. Blood of the Israelites. Cry from an Israelite. Go through it cause we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure I'm election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting all adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love and reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, I'm part of God's selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. Once you give life, take sacrifice. Battle demons every fight. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite. Blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites. Die for my Israelites. We owe a debt because Christ paid the price. So we ready to give their life the life of an Israelite.
I'm an Israelite. Die from an Israelite. Blood of the Israelites. Cry from an Israelite. Go through it cause we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite. Die from an Israelite. Blood of the Israelites. Cry from an Israelite. Go through it cause we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Yeah. Shit. 150 flows with the solenoid. My skin is black, they trying to tell me that my color void. My skin is black, and they curse for a blessing, yo. That they took my people with cactus, never let us go. You getting angry about as far as the question goes. There's two types of niggas in life, and I'm here to let you know. All the time, Satan is cursing, it's just the essence, though. But then you got the ground where it's wise. The message, love, nigga, light, niggas, right? Y'all niggas hope you catch it if you pitch it right. Ain't no difference in us niggas if we live for Christ. Cause Christ light when he dark, if you get it, then like, nah. They try to say the truth like niggas mixing it, but then I think how they get Paul before the Egyptians did. Cause his skin was black, nigga. Words the sample, nigga. It's true provision of the truth, and it's the ample picture. And if I say it, I'm proving with facts and the scriptures. Do it at my leisure. Putting religion in the mixture. Knowledge over here. You gon' slice it like a piece of black, Spanish, black, and yellow. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa on the track. I wouldn't be cracked. They cooked it. I'm the even disrespecting all these rappers. They turned into queen. Who you call them a bitch? My skin black upon me. That's what Job said. Young Lord, won't you listen to your old head? I'm at the table with the best like the showbread. Soaking up the knowledge. I stay in battles like old red. And that's coming together ramifications. Cause we been limited, waiting for limitations. Yo, our preservation, you beat your designation. And when I heard that fact, I just signed up, no hesitation. Solomon was black, he said that there's no debate. Christ had this skin of bronze, yeah, reports and revelations. And then you said this over the Lord, that's a revelation. But the truth is that you fight for crackers with desperation. This is just desperation, hope that it's reservation. On that cherry, get that swing low, cause that's the destination. That's why I'm in the eye, the case for education. For revival with my mind that was stuck in the depths of Satan. And then they say you waiting on Christ, but it's Christ waiting. You would know this if you dug in the scriptures and say it waiting. The hope for black hope got to come from another nation. What it seems, does it seem like you trust in procrastination? Yeah, yo, we gotta face it as hell. Seems like you love the message. Pussy jumpers black and they both see for the upper flesh. The Lord angels in Christ, they had this skin of bronze. So just know we can change, but it's hard to make it mine. Nah, shit. Look, man, my skin black, man. But the thing about it is, they said everybody had black skin in the body. So that made Christ, Noah, and saying Moses, you saying, and they all these niggas is black, man. So that's the point of this joint, man. Trying to prove that my skin is black, but the greatest niggas that ever walked the face of the earth had black skin too. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because if a nigga loves a nigga just an hour or more, you wanna die in these ghettos, man. You already know it. It's not.
The white man is the devil. See, I've been here for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim this shit. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be a bug. They need to have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that little shit. You understand? Boy, they ain't stop it. Give a damn what you talk about. Give a fuck what you believe. They gotta stand up and serve my God. We'll pray without need. Yeah. Everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bite on me. Boy, they stop it. It's my niggas serious. Boy, and they hit us with dope and kill us with crack. What the fuck with your niggas? I'm curious. You can't shit out through your blood. Training you in and bought it for beats. Actually, the promise I tell you. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in the dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed the yellow parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the whole in this world and don't with the devil. Nowhere is going in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just on the devil, the scope that was settled. Sometimes these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, yeah, you stop it, hey, she the promise. You know, now we all come together. You know what I'm saying? They say God sold up the world. God sold up the world. And oh, yeah, you stop it, hey, she. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up and serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, yeah, stop it. Step outside of the show, the fake niggas stay silent. I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we out the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be low to the right on things. I look at cake in the your leaders weak, let them lie slip through their teeth. Yeah, stop your hands, see the prophets. That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist to lie, the money out of your pockets. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask shit. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. They gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees. They gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. They killed. You can't say 1441. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my house. Should have murdered go to jail for murdering. Absolutely. Should have thief go to jail when he cheated. Absolutely. Should have robbed or pay back the money he robbed. Absolutely. So why should the white man pay for what he did? That's right. You see just how it feels. Payback is a dose. I'm in a hell of a hole. Was never expected to grow. This obstacle set in a road. That a result of reset on my soul. The story I'm telling is cold. But yet it's what everyone knows. The way that the devil was known. America was never a home. Only a place of captivity, safe, vicinity, hate, disfigured me. The claim that I'm lazy be killing me. Maybe this life be draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that them years is astounding. But I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Tangle my king in the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky. You seeing missiles and making it official. I'm capturing every crack of surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the gates and stay in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the word show. We can all be a beast. As soon as the trumpets are down, your king will be busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now. You see just how it feels. Payback is a dose. Payback is a dose. Look, ain't no remorse in my blood cell. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn flies. I could add why you trust the lies. The next thing I got back, don't be 10-5. I get it customized. And sending shots out like farewell. Praying payback, come back around like a carousel. Still remember your hardest words, ringing in my head like bells. Get you in this body, you finna know I fuck the cocktail. Triangle trouble, press to the game, I got the bond hell. Payback to bitch in the dress, still bombshell. Just it's served cold, I just hope they make it oxtail. Not fresh out the box, I swear got that no cocktail. Make myself a target in the world of man shooters. Devils design foul for our babies and man shooters. And damn, my king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They want my jealous, I'm a brand new pair of pillars. You see just how it feels. Payback is a dose. Payback is a dose. I got you. City out, it's time to vote off. It's not God a real nigga. Cause he want no dog. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in. Found it by the pop hole. What they heard was it's all true. Keep forces and foundation forces, it's all true. They gon' prove them. I keep this shit fit. Time true, time. Ain't no more hard, this game from job true. Holding in the ambulance, way above ambulance. Being station, so to make me an advocate. This for whole fam. That was all man. Y'all saying get broke down. Grab your pencil to a mall car. Tell me how to crack us from the shower to a coat man. Focus stop, nigga. I lay that game down. I'm feeling crazy. Nothing is the same now. Never like shine like heaven to a rain cloud. Block have a fit like my tail so change. Try to warn them niggas, we been all types of range. The moment niggas rant, I'm make anthem for it. I'm really sick dropping something that's bad now. Bring my enemies back down on camera. Talk about this down, I want it black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that's so dirty that angel. Look, I'm low back, I'm feeling presence far over the spirit ancient, but I got that really sit me on over there. Point that bitch around like way it's hard over the steam if they move out. Cut you niggas things like I'm dog rope. Make me for a thing, I gotta keep that steel touch. Trust me, I'm not what you think I can squeeze till it click like told you when the heel touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around me, shower down, just have to stay free. Looking for a bitch, trying to get baby. Remember my truck twice strong, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Practice, not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Let's believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere other than one that it's not me. Beat, shut a nigga block, that's chop cheese. No pizza, butterfly stinger, that's not believe. You read, I teach you with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machine, you look like a woman, that's I. You a sheep, I'm a focus a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block me. They box me, I can show them how it goes, how to stomach the stud like. Bring out the nose, on the trip, all hands coming out the flow. Connected from Cali to New York, so let's go, pay for this. Nigga, I eat bars and drink clothes, thinking you woke until your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, say bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's another in his name. We ain't the same, fuck the easy man, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through fire. I ain't thinking, hey, tell him that he can try his best. Drive a car, he ain't dancing, that's why I'm in the set. I ain't think these niggas once again, and I ain't bring the sweat. Never wanted everything, I can never find one sweat. Lord is not the God of the dead, but when I die, I'm coming back from my spot, so forever I'm top 3. I'm telling them to watch this, handle it with the pop stick. You gonna need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, take the 10 I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog. They just sit in my mind sick. I don't like how fine shit. I don't like it, then I'll switch. If I come, I'm gossip. It ain't because my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7", it's 5 pitch. Dangerous, high risk. I lose it, get a level 1. You think I'm talking about it, girl? I'm talking about it. Let's go ahead now. Hey, look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas. We burn the crib. I'm ahead now. And I hope they can hit that. I don't care if niggas hit, nigga. I don't fear class. Make it sound like rain. That's a quiet storm. Get the job done. If the people get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I'm born. Walk in, pick right for 4. I'm in my form. I want these niggas to see me play. That's why I am born. Shouldn't live in the crib, nigga. I should buy a farm to go through the shit so ever. I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. That I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm
for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot, they like to claim this shit, they like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be a bug, they need to have authority. But they don't really need that authority, they don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? So hey, stop it, hey, shit. Give a damn what you talk about. Give a fuck what you believe. They gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on that need, nigga. Yeah. So everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bite on me. Boy, hey, stop it, hey, shit. Cause my niggas serious. Boy, and they hit us with dope and kill us with crack. What the fuck with your niggas? I'm curious. You can't down through your blood. Traded you in and bought a new beast. The prophets I tell you, if you don't wake up, you gon' die in dreams. I tell you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed me up on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the whole of this world is done with the devil. Nowhere is going in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just on the devil, the scope that was settled. Sometimes these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, yeah, you stop it, hey, she the promise. You know, we all come together. You know what I'm saying? They say God sold up the world. God sold up the world. And boy, yeah, you stop it, hey, she don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up and serve our God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all don't pray on our knees, nigga. You gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, yeah, stop it, hey, she don't want to step outside of the show. The fake niggas stay silent. Let's go. Ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just can't judge. I'ma be low to the right on. Tell them we can't get enslaved. And I can never let bygones be bygones. Every mother on high on high. Every pass through the fire. That's your promise. Yeah, let me so belong to the Lord. I dare you to body. Never will fail you, bitch. I can afford. I'm a pet star, you reaping on water. Cause your leaves weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Yeah, stop it.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years. But that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop the ass shit. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. They gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees. They gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
All right, this is Rudy Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
I appreciate you having me know Rudy Speech, man. Listen, I break down like that.
Christ. Yeah, I know. I ain't started it yet. Okay. All right, shalom.
To my heart, wanna west when I finish, wanna west when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November and my bitch know. I'm back by the window covered in like Crisco. I need my pockets all full like a lip note. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slip toe. I stay broke, don't care if I got a million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck taking down the door, we about to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya, off your pole, hallelujah. 4 pounds running it down like it's a cougar. On my feet, I'm that boots, horrific boomer. Word spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts. Very large caliber, very small gas. Contact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the needle for rapid fire. Got the 5-7 and good with the magnifier. Boom, shakalaka, quick with the rip rocker. We ain't really that beat, they're a mock with a big shot. They're the best rhymer, Sim Pocket, Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm big chopper. Quarter taking gas around like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not in China. My conglomerate wreck like King China. No agent on me, no cheating armor. Remain calm to our pain and bring trauma. Stay focused on things that bring karma. Took all pressure, blind and make diamonds. Stay true, catch if you don't mind
you show respect. Pay homage, one West bread, one West bedded, one West coming through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm in one West bread, one West bedded, one West coming through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm not hiding from the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in the fight, a man and be the pocket. I remember days from trapping out the apartment. Now one West will put me up in the starship. Rather try to friendly guys in this bitch. Took the truth on the corner of the lie a little bit. I'm a stand up nigga, I die before I switch. Now I'm rolling up, I'm cool with who I'm with. I'ma be more the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the business, man, remain dangerous. Now rappers should be with style, we ain't famous. First with subs and spikes in any city. Cause I ain't trying to stack for shit they can't fit me. Had bridges on my coattail, way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real slip at y'all, okay to think it. Whole floor hands, I grade the buck 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though. Cause the niggas getting foul, shooting like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino. And the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a depot. Soft in the footer, I done talk every letter. And shoot DK, not a park. And got me up in one West bread, one West bedded, one West coming through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I finish, one West when I start. One West bread, one West bedded, one West coming through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I finish, one West.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall upon it that UBK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
Trying to find something to follow. And loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed so bad, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I throw. Now I'm setting fire to bring the bad news. Boy, this be top smoke. Running with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got the mix. Picked up a bad nigga, happy that's a hereditary from oppression. Feel like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good break. Sometimes I follow what if a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? With them the breath of life, I'm leaving very tell. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword with a style that they righteous record. The only thing equal is the curse for the wicked and the righteous reward. Have mercy on the men that don't see it, separated from the tares. Now on my prayers in the soul lead. A rebel, take the word by word of mouth. UPK, be the rebel that you heard about. Yeah, and it ain't gonna stop till 100 burdens in the house and I'm hanging verdicts out. Yeah, I ain't heard it clout without the shadow of a doubt. These devils seeing licks off us. Fuck the back, I'm about to start the block and taking off us. Can't sweep talks, cannot stop. Plus I know the feds watch us. Tell the people that they church for the witch doctors. Put us in prison and stop violence. Be quiet, you be dead to the rebels and the rock violence. And leave for mighty men. And now I understand things that never truly made sense. Like why I'm crying through the roof for a criminal. Knowing you ain't innocent, it's fucked up. But my boot shop, standing between two priests, about to blaze on their heads for the tough love. Look out for niggas just love. And wouldn't touch a white bitch with no J's black gloves. Father, forgive me for my errors. I'm forever by the side, clean and first street. But for my flaws, this is the reason I'm alive. Thank God for the truth. This for a long time was a rebel without a law.
Yo, man. First time I met Commander Junior Hunter, man, hit 3807.
Rebel without
I
a
shot my
cause.
little daughter with me. Opened the door, he was dropping the truth on me and all that.
Rebel
He said,
without a
yeah,
cause.
man, you know, you do your time, taking them out, was training to hand-to-hand combat.
Rebel
I
without
said,
a
oh,
cause.
yeah.
It's the reason I'm
Shine me
alive.
up,
Thank
nigga.
God for this truth. This for a long time. It's a rebel without a cause.
All right, Shalom Israel. We're going to get this Sabbath service started on the way. We'll say a Majum, which means stand. Which means face the east. Hold on, Salaki. Shala, you to Israel. Which means face the east. We'll start with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shukah, Yahweh, Lakoska, Taba'ah, Ratazayka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Shemayim, Thumlanawa, Rakam, Cal, Yawan, Wasalat Nawa, Kabawath Nawa, Kasalat Nawa, Kabawath Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabayai Nawa, Manasaya 1. Abal, Hawashai now, Mayan, Rad, Kayala Ka, Amalakwa, Wahala, Wahatapira, I will love you. Amen. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, hallowed thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Salaki, hold on.
Our daily bread.
Daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us for our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil. But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Amen. We're going to do
this is Hakak the power. In Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kwashah.
Baba Kwashah.
Nathan Lanawa.
Nathan Lanawa.
Hakak.
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 Lara Pa'a.
Lara Pa'a.
Kal Maka Allah.
Kal Makala.
Wakal Madawa.
Kal Madawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazariya.
Hamatazariya.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakwayam.
Lahakwayam.
Hamathayam.
Hamathayam.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al-Ra Wakawath.
Al-Ra Kawath.
Hata Ma'ahala.
Hamatazariya.
Laga Rashan.
Shai,
the water Aman.
What Aman.
In the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai,
How in the name of Yahweh Shai.
please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
and all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
So be it.
The prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala.
Waya Shemai.
Wayabaya.
Waya Bayat.
Saparium.
Sampari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magan Hagan.
Magan.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
In the English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Okay, Price family.
The Price family.
Randall family.
The Randall family.
Davis family.
The Davis family.
Buck family.
The Buck family.
The Fain family.
The Thane family.
The Thomas family.
The Thomas
The
family.
Quarles family.
The Quarles
The
family.
Williams family.
The Williams family.
The Gibbs family.
The Gibbs family.
And the Howard family.
And the Howard family. The Knight family.
The Knight family.
The Mayberry
The
family.
Mayberry family.
The Murillo
The
family.
Marino family.
The Ortiz
The
family.
Ortiz family.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
The water of month. All right, Psalms 121 in the Hebrew.
Ashahar.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Harayanya.
Al-Hahari.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azaria.
Isaiah.
Izaria.
Isaiah.
Ma'aim.
Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayam.
Shemayam.
Wa'ahartaza.
Waharachaza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
The Mawat.
Samawat.
Ragalka. Ragalka.
Ragalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Anak.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yam.
Yamyanka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yahamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wa'aryak.
Wayarak.
Belayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahawam.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makalrai.
Kalrai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Ah.
Afnapashka.
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 Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Taza.
Yatamat.
Yashamar Taza Afka.
Taza Afka.
Waba Afka.
Waba Afka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aith al-Walam.
Ma'aithwad Alam.
Ma'aith al-Walam.
In the English.
In English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the power.
My help cometh from the power.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Nor sleep.
Nor sleep.
The power is thy keeper. The power is thy keeper.
The power is thy keeper.
The power is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The power is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The power shall preserve thee from all evil.
The power shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The power shall preserve thy going out.
The power shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
All right.
Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Wa'al-Thakarash.
Wa'al-Thakarash. Al-Kayahana.
Al-Kayahan.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash al-Amika.
Rash Amaka.
Yara Amwa.
Yaranyamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wa'atha Yatai Zawa.
Yaitazawa.
Altazapawanaka.
Altazapon Wanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakya Yam.
Wanakakidan.
Magawiya. Wala Yazarka. Naitazawa.
Yaitazawa.
Lava Yakadawa. Aliyaka. Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Aliyaka.
Al-Yaka.
Baraya.
Wayat.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wa Yashamai.
Ayashamai.
Allah.
Alayam.
Alayam. Mawa Abba. Mawa Abba.
Al-Abba.
Wahagariam.
Wahagaria.
Gabal.
Kabal.
Why IMAWAN.
Wa'aimawan.
Why Malak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palashad.
Al-Shah.
I'm Yashabya.
Al-Yashavya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Damashawar.
Nalawa.
Malawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarwai.
Zerawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Abanya Lawat.
Selah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadyan.
Amaydim.
Kasaya.
Kasiyah.
Sarah.
Sara'ah.
Kayaban.
Kayabyan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Kwayash. One.
Kwayashwan.
Nashamadar.
Nashamadwa.
Bayanda Ra.
Bayanda Ara.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman La Adama.
Daman Adama.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nadayab.
Nadayab.
Mawak Kairab.
Mawa. Ka'ara.
Wakazahba.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Manai.
Mana'ai.
Manai. Kal Nasayakmawa.
Kal Nasaya Kamwa.
Aishar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayarshah.
Nayarashad.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah. Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
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 Shayathamwa. Kagala.
Kagalgula.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Rawaka.
Lapanya Raka.
Kaash.
Ka'ash.
Tabaraya Ra.
Kaba Ira Ya Ira.
Kalaba.
Wakala Haba.
Dalahat.
Salahat.
Harayam.
Hayarum.
Khan.
Khan.
Saradabma.
Veradatma.
Basaraka.
Basa Irika.
Waba'asa.
Wabasa Wapafka.
Thabalam.
Baba Halam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panya'am.
Panyaham.
Kwalwan.
Kwalawam.
Wa'aba Kwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabawash. Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahawa.
Panyaham, eh?
Wayabahawa. Ay ya ay. Ay ya ay.
Ay ya ay.
Waya kapanawa.
Waya kaparwa.
Waya abadwa.
Waya abadwa.
Waya daiwa.
Waya da Iowa.
Kaya atha.
Kayata.
Shimka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Al Yawan.
Al Yanawam.
Al Kalha Arataza.
Al Kaha Arataza. All right, in English, keep not thou silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel may be no more remembered.
That the name of Israel may be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
And
the Hagarim.
And the Hagarim.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They have become as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like Zared.
Or red.
A red.
And like Zaed.
And like Zaed.
Yea. All the princes as Zabah.
As all the princes as Zabah.
And as Zamunah.
And as Zamunah.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my power.
O my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like the wheel.
Like the stubble before the wind.
Like the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
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 With thy tempests.
With thy tempests.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
As they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
And perish.
And perish.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose name
alone.
Is
Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
All right. Sorry, which means turn. Get shouted, which means be seated. I believe we started at, let me see what it was 32 24. Numbers. It's 32, 24. We started at Numbers chapter 32, verse 24.
Banwa. Lakam, Ire Yum, Latapkam, Wagada Roth, Latazana Kam, Latazanakam, Wahayataza, Mop Yakam, Taza, oh, Salakia, the Aishwa. What? Let's look at the next verse. Waya Amar, Banyam, God, Wabanyam, Ra'awa Ban, Al, Masha, La Amar, Ibadiyaka, Ya Aishwa, Ka'a. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. Ka'ashar, Ka'ashara, Ka'ashara, Adadia, Matazawa. Next verse. Top Nasha, Top Noah, Nash Yanawa, Makwan Nawa, Wakal, Banhamathi Nawa, Yawa, Sham, Ba'arya, Hagala Aid. Next verse. Wa'ai Bad Yaka. 27? No, 27. Ya'ai Barwa, Cal, Kala Tazaba, Lapan, Yahwa, Lamalakma, Kashara, Adanya, Dabar, 28. Wayatazawa, Laham, Masha, Oth, Allah Izar, Hakahan, Wa'ath, Yashawai, Ban, Nawan, Wa'ath, Ra'ashya, Abba, Wath, Hamatawath, Labanyam, Yasharala, 29. Waya Amar, Masha, Al Ham, Ya I Barwa, Banyam, Gad. Gad or God? Gad. Wabanyam, Ra'aban, Afkam, Ath, Hayaradan, Cal, Kalataza, Lama Lakma, Lama Lakma, Lapanya, Yahwa, Wanaka Bausha, Rataza, Lapan Yakam, Wanatazatazam, also like it. Wanathatham, Laham, Af, Arataza, Hagala Aid, Laakaza. 30. 30. Okay. Verse 30. Wa'am, La'a, Ya Ibarwa, Kalatazayam, Afkam, Wana Akazya, Kazwa, Bath, Kakam, Ba'arataza, Kana'ain, 31.
No, it's not at 30. All right. That's Numbers chapter 32, verse 24 in English.
Build your cities for little ones, and fold your sheep, and folds for your sheep, Slakia, and do that which hath proceeded out of your mouth. Verse 25. And the children of Gad, the children of Reuben, spake unto Moses, saying, Thy servants will do as my Lord commanded.
Okay, hold on. It says, build your cities for your little ones. You know, we have to take care of our little ones and the people that's, you know what I'm saying, that we supposed to be, you know, that's in our tribe. You know what I'm saying? When we move as a nation, you know what I'm saying, we have to go and build the city so we can have places to reside in, and fold your sheep and folds for your sheep. You know, we have to bring along food and stuff like that, and do which has proceeded out of thy mouth. So this is the things that we say we're going to do, and then we do. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben spake unto Moses, thy servants will do as the Lord commanded. So this is all under the command of the Most High. Go ahead, 26.
Verse 26. Our little ones, our wives, our flocks, and all our cattle shall be there in the cities of Gilead.
Go ahead.
27. But thy servants will pass over, every man armed for war, before Yahweh to battle,
Right.
as my Lord saith.
Every man has to be ready for battle, as the Lord has said. Go ahead.
28. So concerning them, Moses commanded Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun,
Right.
and the chief fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel. 29. And Moses said unto them, if the children of Gad and the children of Reuben will pass with you over Jordan, every man armed to battle before Yahweh, and the land shall be subdued before you.
Right.
Then ye shall give them the land of Gilead for possession.
For a possession.
Verse 30. But if they will not pass over you armed, they shall have possessions among you in the land of Canaan.
Right. If you will not pass over with you armed, they shall have possession among you in the land of Canaan. So if we not going to war and and taking care of what the Lord wanted to take care of, these other nations are going to possess us in the land of Canaan. So we have to be aware of, when we go to war, our troopers is ready, even though we in a different land and stuff like that. Okay, let me see, 31. Yeah.
Okay. Verse 31. Waya Ainwa Ban Yum God Gad Wabanyam Ra'aban La'amar Oth Ashar Dabar Yahweh, Yahweh, Al, Yahweh, Al, Ibadyaka, Khan, Aisha, 32, Nawa, Ibar, Kala Tazayam. Lapanya. Yahweh. Arataza. Kana'aim. Wa'afna wa. Akataza. Akazath. Nakalaf Nawa. Ma'aibar. La Yaradan. Verse 33. Wayathan. Laham. Masha. Labanyam. God. Gad. Walabanyam. Ra'aban. Walakatazaya.
We're 32 and 33. Okay, let's go to English. 32 and
30, 31.
31, verse 32. We went to. But you have to go to the English because it's not right in the book.
31.
Huh?
Yeah, verse 31. In English, verse 31. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben answered, saying, As Yahweh hath said unto thy servants, so will we do.
Right.
32. We will pass over armed before Yahweh into the land of Canaan, and the possession of our inheritance on this side of Jordan may be ours. 33. And Moses gave unto them, even to the children of Gad, and to the children of Reuben, and unto half the tribe of Manasseh, the son of Joseph,
Right.
the kingdom of Sihon, king of the Amorites,
Right.
and the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, the land with the cities thereof in the coast, even the cities of the country round about.
So like we will pass 31st, we will pass over armed before the Lord in the land of Canaan, that the possession of our inheritance on the side of Jordan. So the Most High is giving us a possession of a land. You know, we have to go where, anytime we have to go over to our enemy, we have to be, you know what I'm saying, we have to arm ourselves, and our troops have to be, you know what I'm saying, our troops have to be in order to fight, you know what I'm saying, these other nations that's coming up against us. Okay, verse 34.
So,
Oh, is it?
for this one, 34, continue down on this side.
Yeah, we didn't worry about Hebrew because it's kind of off, so it's going to go with English. Verse 33, right?
34.
Okay.
Verse 34. And the children of Gad built Dibon, and Ataroth, and Aror.
Uh-huh.
35. And Atroth, Shaphan, and Jazir, and Jogbeha. 36. And Beth Nimrah, and Beth Raharan, fenced cities and folds for sheep. 37. And the children of Reuben built Heshbon, and Eliela, and Kirjathaim.
Yeah, so all of these, you know what I'm saying, these are different cities that when we was, you know what I'm saying, moving as a nation, these are, you know what I'm saying, the children of Gad was doing these things, and these are the lands that they were coming up on, you know what I'm saying, and we was fencing off these cities, you know what I'm saying, for our food, let's say fence cities and fold for sheep. So we had to fence off stuff, you know what I'm saying, for our, you know, so we can have meals and stuff like that. So we was traveling as a nation, we was traveling with food and with stuff like that. So we have to have food and when we travel, when we going into all these different nations that he just read off. Okay, verse 38. So 38 in Hebrew. Verse 32 and 38.
That's like it goes for, it skips.
Yeah, it skips. Okay, we'll just go from 38 in English.
Verse 38. And Nebo and Baal Meon, their names being changed, and Shibmah, and gave other names unto the cities which they builded.
Right.
39. And the children of Machir, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead,
right,
and took it, and dispossessed the Amorite which was in it.
So we was taking these lands, you know, like I said, when we have the Most High, you know what I'm saying, behind us, you know, no nation can stand before us, you understand? But we have to keep these, you know what I'm saying, we have to keep the Lord's, you know, commandments, you know what I'm saying, in order for the Lord to be behind us. That way, when we go to conquer these things, we have no problem because with the Lord behind us, nobody can stop us, basically. You know what I'm saying? So we was and dispossessed the Amorites, which was in it. So we took over the land the Amorites was in. You understand? Because the Lord was behind us. Go ahead to 40.
And Moses gave Gilead unto Machir, the son of Manasseh, and he dwelt therein.
Okay.
41. And Jair, the son of Manasseh,
right,
went and took the small towns thereof,
right,
and called them Havoth Jair.
So these, like I say, when we got the Lord behind us, and we going to conquer these cities, we taking over these things because the Lord is behind us, and He's given us this power, you know what I'm saying, to be over our enemies. You understand? So that's why it's so important that, you know, these commandments, it has to be dealt with in the way the Most High wants us to, you know, keep these commandments. That way, when He's behind us, like I say, no nation can stand in our way. Verse 42.
And Nobah went and took Kenath and the villages thereof, and called it Nobah, after his own name.
Okay, verse 33 and 1, right? No, we're not going to do that. The Hebrew because it's off now, so let's go in English.
Numbers 33, verse 1. These are the journeys of the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt with their armies under the hand of Moses and Aaron.
Right.
2. And Moses wrote their goings out according to their journeys by the commandment of Yahweh. And these are their journeys according to their going out.
Right. So, like I said, when we was going into these other lands, coming out of Egypt, taking these lands, you know, the Most High was behind it. That's why we was able to, you know what I'm saying, take over these lands. As long as we doing, even in today's time, as long as we doing what the Lord commanded us to do, you know, with our law, statutes, and commandments, the Lord is with you. But when you veer off and do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying, everything you do is going to be in vain. And it's not in vain of the Lord, because you're doing what you want to do. You're not doing what the Lord wants us to do. You understand? So it's imperative that when we move as a nation and move, you know what I'm saying, as a people, you know, we have to keep these commandments and do what the Lord says. So that way, when there's nothing that can stop us then, basically. And it's just proven, like all these cities that, you know, the armies that we had, even if we was seeming like they was more than us, as long as the Lord is behind us, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't matter how many, the numbers doesn't matter in front of us, because the Lord is behind us and He's going to make that way for us. So we had Numbers 33 and 3, right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
And they departed from Ramses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month. On the morrow after the Passover, the children of Israel went out with an high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians.
In the morrow after the what?
In the morrow after the Passover.
In the morrow after the what?
After the Passover.
After the Passover, you understand? And speaking of the Passover, we're about to go into the Passover now. So even though we was coming out of Egypt, as he said, on the morrow after the Passover, you know, and the Passover, we all know the Passover is when, you know, the Lord killed our enemies, passed over the children of Israel, you know, and dealt with our enemies, you understand? And it says, on the morrow after the Passover, the children of Israel went out with an high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians. We was conquering these Egyptians, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord was behind us. This was, like I say, even after the Passover, where, you know what I'm saying, the Lord passed over His people and dealt with our enemies. Go ahead, verse 4.
For the Egyptians buried all their firstborn, which Yahweh had smitten among them.
Right.
Upon their powers also Yahweh executed judgments.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So when we was from, let's say, go ahead, read verse 4 again, I'm sorry.
For the Egyptians buried all their firstborn.
The Egyptians did what?
Buried all their firstborn.
See, now that was under the power of the Most High, because as long as we did, the Most High killed all the firstborn of Egypt. Read verse 4 again.
For the Egyptians buried all their firstborn.
They buried all their firstborn, because that was prophesied, because what we, you know what I'm saying, when we was coming out of Egypt, and the pharaohs didn't want to let us go, you know what I'm saying? And one of the plagues was he was going to kill all the firstborn of the Egyptians. And that was what Moses told them back then. You know, if you don't let us go, you know what I'm saying, you're going to suffer these plagues. Read from the firstborn.
Which Yahweh had smitten among them.
The Most High had smitten them among, you know what I'm saying, among them. He gave us the power to overconquer these other nations that was basically had us in slavery. Go ahead.
Upon their powers also Yahweh executed
He
judgments.
executed judgment on the firstborn of the children of Israel. Of Egypt. Go ahead, verse 5.
And the children of Israel removed from Ramses and pitched in Succoth.
Okay, so once we came out of Egypt, you know what I'm saying? Once he seen that their firstborn, you know what I'm saying? They seen the power of the Most High. And their firstborn, you know what I'm saying? They had to be buried because this is what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? These plagues came upon the land of Egypt because they didn't want to let the children of Israel go. And Moses, when Moses was saying, you know what I'm saying? These things were going to happen. Okay, go ahead, verse 6.
And they departed from Succoth
Right,
and pitched in Etham,
right.
which is in the edge of the wilderness.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. And they removed from Etham
Right,
and turned again into Pi-Haroth,
okay.
which is before Baal-Zephon. And they pitched before Migdol.
Right. These are the other lands that, you know what I'm saying, that when we was going in, moved, and they removed from Etham, which was another city, and turned again unto Pi-Haroth, which is before Baal-Zephon, and they pitched before my Migdol. Okay, go ahead to verse 8.
And they departed from before Pi-Haroth and passed through the midst of the sea unto the wilderness, and went 3 days' journey into the wilderness of Etham, and pitched in Marah.
Okay, verse 9.
And they removed from Marah and came unto Elim, and in Elim were 12 fountains of water,
Okay.
and 10 palm trees, and they pitched there. And they removed from Elim.
Hold on. And they came unto Elam, and in Elam were 12 fountains of water, and 10 palm trees, and they pitched there. So they resided there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when we was coming out of Egypt, the Lord was with us. As long as we was keeping the Lord's commandments, the Lord made it possible for us to be over these nations. And going into these other cities, Elim, and were 12 fountains of water. So these places where, you know what I'm saying, we was refreshing our water, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And 10 palm trees, and they pitched there. So all these places is where we was basically refueling, you know what I'm saying, as moving as a nation. And make no mistake, you know what I'm saying, it ain't like we had Uber and shit, you know what I'm saying. We had to walk through all of these, you know what I'm saying, and these other nations. We had to walk through these nations, and you know what I'm saying, it wasn't taking this wasn't an easy task, you understand? Walking, and you know what I'm saying, like I say, it wasn't in today's time where, you know what I'm saying, we can call Uber and move. You know, we have to walk through these things. The Lord was with us. As long as the Lord is with us, we can go in and conquer these things and take over these lands that, you know what I'm saying, when the Most High is behind us. Okay, so go ahead, verse 10.
Okay. And they removed from Elim and encamped by the Red Sea.
So we moved from that city and camped up by the Red Sea. Go ahead.
11. And they removed from the Red Sea and encamped in the wilderness of Sin.
Go ahead.
12. And they took their journey out of the wilderness of Sin and encamped in Dophka.
So we was moving out, like I say, moving as a nation with the Lord behind us. We was going into these other cities. Go ahead, verse 13.
And they departed from Dophka and encamped in Alush.
Right.
14. And they removed from Alush and encamped in Rephidim, where was no water for the people to drink.
See, when we camped earlier, it says where 10 palm trees, and they pitched there. Let me see. Before that, it says, verse 9, and they removed. Go ahead, read verse 9 over again.
Okay. Verse 9. And they were moved from Marah
Right.
and came unto Elim.
Right.
And in Elim were 12 fountains of water.
See, that's where we, refill with the water. You understand? So when we making this journey and traveling to these things, we have to, gather the nourishments from the lands, and so we can keep moving. So go back down to, what was the last verse? 14.
And they were moved from Alush and encamped at Rephidim, where was no water for the people to drink.
So it wasn't no water when we was in this other land in Rephidim. So, So it's imperative that when we make these moves, when the Most High is behind us, we have to gather these things that's going to help us, keep moving as a nation. Go ahead, 15.
And they departed from Rephidim and pitched in the wilderness of Sinai. And they were moved from the desert of Sinai and pitched at Kibroth Hasbana. Kibro Ta'ava.
These some hard words that he coming up with. These nations back there, These is what the lands that we was moving through. So, like I say, it's imperative that we always keep these commandments. So when we move through these places where, that's unknown to us, we have the Lord behind us, so we can be able to keep our, keep our families going and keep our nation going, keep ourselves going as a nation. Go ahead to 17.
And they departed from Kibroth Ta'ava and encamped at Hazeroth.
Right.
And they departed from Hazeroth and pitched in Rithmah.
So we was moving, like I said, we was going through all these nations, as a nation of people, the Lord behind us. Go ahead, 19.
And they departed from Rithmah and pitched at Raimon Perez. And they departed from Raimon Perez and pitched in Libnah.
Okay.
And they removed from Libnah and pitched at Rissah.
Right.
And they journeyed from Rissah and pitched at Kehelatha.
Man, go ahead.
And they went from Kehelatha and pitched in Mount Shafir.
Mount Shafir, right. Like I say, these are all different nations, lands that we going through. The Lord behind us, we moving as a nation and keeping it moving. Go ahead.
And they were moved from Mount Shafir.
What verse we in?
So 24.
Go ahead.
And they were moved from Mount Shafir and encamped in Haradah.
Right.
And they were moved from Haradah and pitched in Makhelah.
Right.
And they were moved from Makhelah and encamped at Tahath. And they departed from Tahath and pitched at Tarah.
Right.
And they were moved from Tarah and pitched at Mithkah. And they went from Mithkah.
So when you go to another verse, just say verse 29 so people can keep up, listen and stuff like that. So just say verse 29. So go ahead.
Verse 29. And they went from Mithkah and pitched at Hashmanah.
Right.
30. And they departed from Hashmonah and encamped at Mazaroth.
Right.
31. And they departed from Mazaroth and pitched at Benajakan. 32. And they were moved from Benajakan and encamped at Horhagidad. Horhagidad.
Right.
33. And they went from Horhagidgad and pitched at Jotbatha. 34. And they were moved from Jotbatha and encamped at Ebrona. 35. And they departed from Jebrona and encamped at Izayongaber. 36. And they removed from Izayongaber and pitched in the wilderness of Zin, which is Kadesh.
Okay.
37. And they removed from Kadesh and pitched in Mount Hor, in the edge of the land of Edom.
Right. Like I say, when we moving as a nation and just traveling, like I say, when the Lord behind us, we get, He's behind us and He's given us, we have this will, we have the Most High's will, and doing these things, like I say, we've gone through certain lands and all these different lands where, moving as a nation, we had to do, because like I say, when the Most High is behind us, who can stop us? You understand? So it's imperative, like I say, it's imperative, you know, even in America today, you know what I'm saying, how we move and the things we do. You have to keep these commandments, you understand? These commandments is imperative to how, you know, when the Most High is with us. As long as we keeping these commandments, not doing what, you know what I'm saying, these so-called churches is going to be doing tomorrow, and then they leave the church and go to Red Lobster, you know, eat all this abomination. The Lord ain't with you when you voluntarily go to these places where, you know, you eating abominations, you eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these pastors saying, you know what I'm saying, there is, you know, so there's no, the laws are done away with, you understand? No, the laws are not done away with. As long as you're keeping these commandments that the Most High have set, you know, for us to do and do these things at His will, and, you know, doing the will of the Most High. Like I said, doing the will of the Most High is a very important thing to do, because we can't move without the will of the Most High as a nation and not be conquered by these other nations. You understand? So keeping these commandments is, like I say, is super important. And now that we at verse 37, now we're coming up on the land of Edom. You understand? But like I say, even in today's time, we still have to keep these commandments. You understand? And if you want to know what these commandments are, you know what I'm saying, log on to the IHBK, you know, .com and watch these classes that we have, you know, doing Monday through Friday. Even on Saturdays, you know what I'm saying, we have, you know, we breaking down these scriptures and moving according to the Bible. You understand? So log on to these classes, IHBK.com, if you want to learn what the Most High, you know, wants you to do, so the Most High can be with you when even in America today. The laws are not done away with. Nothing is done away with. Everything that was in from the beginning of the Bible, which is Genesis to Revelations, is still in effect. You understand? All these laws are still in effect. These laws are not done away with, like these pastors tell you these laws are done away with. You know, it got done with Christ on the cross. You know what I'm saying? No, Christ on the cross, you know what I'm saying, didn't do away with the laws of the Most High. So don't be fooled by what these churches, you know, give to you and tell you that, you know what I'm saying, now that you can eat, you know what I'm saying, all these abominations. No. Now that, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to worry about, you know, in Leviticus, it tells us, you know what I'm saying, we can't sleep with our brothers' wives and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying, we can't be mixing with all these other nations. We can't be doing anything that's breaking the laws of the Most High. So, you know, keep these laws of the Most High. And if you don't know these laws of the Most High, like I say, log on to IHBK.com and find out what these laws are. We have classes that you can state questions in the chat and stuff like that, and your questions will get answered. You understand? Because thinking that what these pastors is doing, because a lot of these churches follow the Roman, you know what I'm saying, the Roman way, the Roman Catholic Church way, you understand? But it has nothing to do with the children of the Most High, the children of Israel, you understand? So it's, like I say, it's imperative that we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, because if not, you know, the Lord is eventually, that judgment is going to be passed on you. You understand? At some point, the judgment is going to be passed on you. And as long as you're in the hand of the Most High and doing as He say, you know what I'm saying, your chances of not getting into that danger, you know what I'm saying, the danger zone, which is, you know what I'm saying, you being, no telling what happened if you just continuously breaking the Most High's laws, you understand? So, like I say, we come here and do this, me and my brother right here, you know what I'm saying, we teaching these things that, you know what I'm saying, that we still must follow. So it just, even though if I have to say it 100 and 200,000 times, you understand, it's imperative that we sink this into our minds, sink this into our brains, you know what I'm saying, our system, so we can teach these to our children so our children can grow up knowing what the Most High wanted them to do instead of following these Christian churches, which is going to have you led to the slaughter, you understand? And that's why, you know what I'm saying, we being slaughtered by these other nations as of today, because we refuse to think that these laws is done away with. We don't have to keep these laws, you know, of the Most High. No, that's not the case. Everything is still in effect, you know, through Leviticus and stuff like that. And we'll go more on to, you know what I'm saying, what the Most High wants us to follow, because, you know what I'm saying, we love, like I say, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, and the 12 tribes is on our chart that we have, you know what I'm saying, that the men above me, long time ago, back from 1969, has made visible to us and who we are according to the Bible. Those are the things that we need to follow. When we stop, like I say, once we start following these things, and once we start listening to these Roman Catholic ways, you know what I'm saying, we will continue to get slaughtered. We'll continue to get, you know what I'm saying, have this judgment passed on us. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, we're going to end this class. And we're going to say Amajim, which means stand. Call it. Men of Israel.
Men of Israel, Amajim.
Which means stand. Amajim Shabbat.
Amajim Shabbat. Amajim. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatham.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatham. Yadi Matah. To the sisters.
Okay, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat. Amajim. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim. Barak.
Yahweh Shema Alatham B'Hashem Yahushai. Yadi Matah. Class dismissed. On the screen.